Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol INMG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis a couple days ago, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. And definitely got to get some updates here made. First I'm going to do is just some house cleaning and get rid of these green lines. Reason for that all revolves around the purple line here, the 50-period simple moving average. And as I talked about in the video from a few days ago, from the big picture perspective, as long as the price remains above that purple line, then the bulls are in total control, because that is just an indicator that's helping us with the trend. Meaning as long as the price, or in order for the price to stay above the line that's increasing, well, the price itself has to continue to increase, right? And that's what that line is measuring. And I realize that's kind of an insult to your intelligence, but that's why I love charts. When you look at them certain ways, they insult your intelligence. So again, as long as the price stays above this purple line, which is going to continue to draw itself like that, then from big picture perspective, the bulls are in full control. And because that purple line has already crossed above that green line and will soon be crossing above that one, just going to, like I said, go ahead and get rid of these lines. Sure, they still pertain, but, not really relevant. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have clutter all over the place, which, might, cause confusion. And that would be the exact opposite of what I'm trying to accomplish with these videos. First update comes based on a foundational principle in charting, and that states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that did watch the video from a few days ago, hopefully you remember me talking about 0.012 as resistance, but now that the price is above it, you would ideally like to see this act as support. I say ideally, I mean if the price drops below it, I'm not saying everything's totally ruined or anything like that, but as far as what would make the chart look the healthiest and absolute strongest going forward, staying above that level would accomplish that. What about areas of resistance? At this point in time, it's all about the 0.014 mark. That is where the seller showed up today in a couple different instances, so that'll be the key level to keep an eye on. After that, we're going to have to go to the daily time frame, because to be honest, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a good problem to have when you have to scrunch up the chart like this to go back way far in the chart's history. Well, I guess essentially after a 0.014, basically a blue sky breakout, as this data over here is just old and not much volume is attached with it. So yeah, 0.014, we'll just call that the current blue sky breakout point. So a lot of volume in this one today. Nice price action. We'll see if the bulls can continue to build upon it or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.